Ashanti Moore and Alana Reid.
So it's 2 from Wilmers, 2 from Edwin Allen, 2 from Hydel, and the other 2?
I think Jodine is from St. Mary High.
Yes, St. Mary
And
High.
SHERICKA.
Yeah,
Very
technical.
Right, there you go.
But only Neville Bell would put us under that. You know, when we're thinking of the athlete's current status, I have to go back to high school days.
People like to hear that, though.
No, great point, great point. SHERICKA is Donald's favorite, and I have to tell you, she is the defending champion. She's also the defending, defending
200.
silver medalist from the last World
In
Championships.
Budapest, yeah.
But she's a 200 national champion, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she
I mean,
is.
world champion.
World champion, twice world champion
Yeah.
at 200 meters. So, yeah, a lot. This is talent. This is quality. I mean, you could argue that other ladies could have made it, but nobody was given a blight to get into this final.
They're almost ready. The grandstand I think, will welcome every single one of these athletes, give them a nice round of applause. See, everyone, they've started to stand up. Folks, if you sit, you will see the race. And that's Shelley's crew in the white tops there. And I guess she 4:27 in lane 1. Ashanti Moore from Sprintec.
Formula of Heidel Tech left to Neville Bell, 11:08, her fastest this year.
Jodine Williams from Sprintec in 2.
11:01 at her best. Very fast coming into this final as 200 meters final appearances at the NACAC level.
Guess who is in lane 3? Listen to this, folks. This is Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, Nike.
10.61. 10.61 at her best. The greatest of all time. She knows how to deliver every single time. Focused. Shelly Ann Fraser-Price.
Listen to that, folks. This is Tia Clayton, MVP.
Tia Clayton, 10.86 seconds personal best. MVP track club, was in the Olympics in Paris last year, finished 7th in that race. A world under 24x1 gold medalist 2 times.
I wonder what she said to her sister when they were walking over. This is Tina in lane 5, MVP.
Twice the under 20 champion. Her personal best was 10.95 today. It is now 10.93. She is at her very best.
This is SHERICKA Jackson, MVP, lane 6.
SHERICKA Jackson, 10.65 seconds at her best, the defending champion in this race. 2 times a world championship, 200 meters gold medalist. She's very quick. She has run her first sub-11 time this season, comes in at 10.94. My favorite to win.
What might Alana Reid be thinking here from Nike in lane 7?
Probably most famous for winning the World Juniors last year, also being the first Jamaican to go sub-11 at Champs. She is still our reigning national junior record holder, 10.92.
Janelle Smith, MVP, lane 8.
What better time to get your personal best than in the semifinals, 11:03. She'll be hoping to go sub-11 in this race. Janelle Smith, the Wolmerian, has won medals at the Global Championships as well.
Ashanti Moore in lane 1. Jodine Williams in lane 2. Shelly Ann Fraser-Price in lane 3. Tia Clayton in lane 4. Tina Clayton in lane 5. SHERICKA Jackson in lane 6. Alana Reid in lane 7. And Janelle Smith in lane 8. The stadium will go very quiet for the start of this race.
Quite a sumptuous final awaits the senior women's 100 meters. The defending champion SHERICKA Jackson lines up in this one in lane 6. Tia Clayton, who was 2nd last year, she'll be going from lane 4. Fraser-Price, 3rd last year. She runs from lane 3. Fraser-Price, her final run at the National Senior Championships. Her first title came all the way back in 2008. She heads to her blocks. Multiple Olympic and world champion. Will we see a changing of the guards this evening? Tina and Tia. Tia in 4, Tina in 5. Set position. Bang out quickly. Fraser Price is out well. So too Tina Clayton. Tia Clayton comes forward. So too does Shericka Jackson. Tia pulls up. Tina's still there. Tina Clayton. Shericka Jackson and Shelly and Fraser Price comes through for third and makes the World Championship team. Tina Clayton gets the win this evening as her sister Tia went down. And indeed, what a final we had here this evening. We await the final.
Tina Clayton has run back to her sister Tia,
yes,
who was unable to finish.
And we saw Tia
10:81, a
Wow.
new personal best
Massive.
for Tina Clayton.
a massive personal best.
Win
Is the
legal
win leading?
0.1. Shericka Jackson 10:88, and we said it before the.
In 7.
She's with Shaniki Osborne, former MVP coach, and she's one of the young ladies that Shaniki is hoping will make that transition to the senior level.
Saran Kuyati in lane 8.
Yeah, Kuyate representing Guinea. She has 11.67 so far this season. Transferred her allegiance from the USA back in 2022.
I'm going to make a substitution and bring in Garfield, and they will take you through the rest of the hundreds. Here once again is Jeremy.
Well, thanks to Neville as they're sent to their blocks. Of course, Jackson, the defending champion in the event here, 10.84 seconds to win last year. As they settle inside their blocks. Much has been said about her form thus far this season. 11.04, her season's best. Morrison 8th in this event last year. Set position, sent out, and clean break. Jackson gets out well, and she's easily ahead of the field, just cantering, just prancing, comes across the line now, shuts it down. 11.14 the flash time. Ahead of Tasha Morrison. It's also right there. Top 3 advance automatically. 11.20. My Bruce James,
Yeah,
your thoughts?
top 3 matters, and here we see a brilliant start across the line. The athletes getting through that drive phase very well. Shericka Jackson, not necessarily known as a brilliant starter, but already in the lead. Crystal slowly in lane 3 starts a hustle, and then Natasha Morrison shuts out the top 3. Danielle Williams, negative 1.4 is the win. Look at that comfortable stride. The hurdler, 4th. So we have to wait to see if she will qualify for the semifinals.
All right, so result of Heat 1 of the women's 100 meters. Shericka Jackson 11.20, Crystal Slowly 11.30, Natasha Morrison 11.45, and Danielle Williams 11.50, the top 4 from Heat 1.
So as Dwayne Extol told you, the top 3 guaranteed a spot, and 24 will advance, so it'll be 3 semifinals, and it's only going to get more exciting.
All right, so we have Heat 2 on screen. Michaela Hazley in 2, Alana Reed in 3, Tia Clayton in 4, Janelle Smith in 5. We have a scratch in lane 6. In lane 7, Tritania Lowe, and in lane 8, Alia Baker.
So the excitement here, we're seeing it on screen. Alana Reed, our national junior record holder, and she'll be going up against Tia Clayton now at MVP, who they would have competed against each other a lot at high school doing X-Star. We're also going to see Janelle Smith, who in 2019 was at her peak, getting a gold medal with Jamaica in the 4x1 at the Doha World Athletics Championships. However, we should point out that Janelle is close to her best again. But some 6 years later, after her exploits in Doha. Alia Baker, she's now at Elite. She was at Heidel. And I think the real, we should mention, is Hazley out there, formerly of Immaculate. She's now at Harvard University.
Yeah.
So she's to be linked to there on screen. Janelle Smith, back at her best, or right just below her best. She has not broken 11 seconds yet, but ran 11.10 a couple of weeks ago doing Excel. So the top three we expect will be Alana Reed out of 3, Tia Clayton 4, and Janelle Smith 5. But there's a reason we run these races, and the top 3 will be guaranteed a spot in the semis, but others are hustling to get time. So that's lane 2 on screen. That's Hazley. Used to seeing her in the blue and white. But then next to her in lane 3, that's Alana Reed, now representing Nike. Trains in Florida. Beside her, Dwayne.
Yeah, she's transferred from Florida to Arkansas.
Oh, she's
Alana.
moved to Arkansas
Yes.
now? Okay. And then we have Tia Clayton. We call her the little twin. And then somehow Janelle Smith is the tallest in this field. So,
Yeah. And you mentioned her exploits in 2019. She was 6th in that 100-meter final as well.
yeah. She made the final and then ran on that 4x1 to get gold. Low in lane 7, GC Foster. Did we see her in the long jump earlier?
Yes.
And then Alia Baker, elite Formula of Heidel in lane number 8. So we saw the mark so far, going to be at 11.20. Let's see what these ladies do. The wind, Joanne, negative 1.4.
In the last race.
So center their blocks. Heat 2 of 6, the senior women's 100 meters. Top 3 advance automatically. There's Hazley in 1, Reed in 2, Clayton, the Olympic finalist, 2nd in this event last year. Smith in 5, Lowe in 7, and Baker in 8. Expect Clayton to get out quickly.
Set.
And Clayton gets out quickly. Smith goes with her. Here comes Alana Reed as well. It's Tia Clayton. Janelle Smith trying to stay with her. But looking smooth and easy is Tia Clayton as she comes across the line. 11.16 the flash time. Ahead of Janelle Smith and Alana Reed. Those 3 go through automatically.
I have to tell you, people have been asking me all week for the last 2 weeks, how is Tia doing? How is Tia? Tia just told you, 11.21. The first mark put down, 11.20. But we should point out the wind in this race, a negative 2.6.
Yeah, a great start from Janelle Smith, but Tia Clayton, fabulous out of the blocks. Alana Reed trying to stay with her. But as Bruce said, Janelle Smith coming back to good shape and good form this year. But Tia Clayton, the Olympic Games finalist, eases down to take the win. A little kinesio tape on the right hamstring. But Bruce said questions answered so far. She's in good shape and she gets through the first round.
As the results coming up on screen now, Tia Clayton 11.21, second to Janelle Smith 11.28, Alana Reed third 11.42, and Alia Baker running out the top 4 11.73.
And it's interesting that Bruce mentioned the wind reading negative 2.6, so significantly stronger than the heat before. This time Bruce mentioned a swirling wind in the stadium, possibly giving us the fluctuations in the wind reading.
So Heat 3, and there you see Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. And if you weren't sure if it was her, just look at the hair.
Here we go for the starting lineup. In lane 2, Sharia Henry. Lane 3, Carletta Bernard. Lane 4, Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. Lane 5, Kemba Nelson. Lane 6, Marissa Palmer. Lane 7, Drew Levy. And in lane 8, Shamar Williams.
So Shamira Williams, one of the hurdlers there from Elite, out in lane 8. Let's see if she declares. I believe she will. But all the excitement clearly focused on lane number 4 with Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. Right beside her, Kemba Nelson. Herself, a big sub 10.9 top performer at her best. That's Shamira Williams on your screen.
Yeah, Kemba Nelson, 10.88. She's World Championship silver medalist at the 4x1.
That's Henry there of Titans, 11.79 her best.
Yeah. Number 664, Coletta Bernard, 11.19 so far this season.
Here's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. She has run 10.91 in the last 12 months. She ran at the Velocity Best Meet this year. 10.94 was her opener after her prep school exploits, representing at the Mummies race. She says the best is yet to come.
Kimber Nelson in 5.
Yeah, the 2021 NCAA indoor champion at 60 meters, a silver at the World Championships at her home school, Eugene. 2022 silver medalist at 4x1.
In lane 6, Marissa Palmer.
Marissa is at Georgia State University. That's in Atlanta. And she has run 11.38 this season.
Running from lane 7, Jura Levy.
Jura at 11.50. She represents SWEP, trains with O'Keel Stewart.
Running out the field in lane 8, Shamara Williams.
And Bruce mentioned Shamara Williams, her exploits in the hurdles. A fine hurdler some years ago, has had some setbacks, but she's here representing in this final
On your
with
mark.
a season best of 11.61.
Right, as they head to their blocks, this marks Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price's final journey here at the National Championships. She said it earlier this week. This will be her last National Senior Championships. Third in this event last year. And also keep an eye on Kemba Nelson there in lane 5. Fraser-Price, 10.91 this season.
Set.
Expect her to get a customary quick start. And Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price gets out quickly. Bernard is also right there. Nelson as well. But look at Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price on her way to a fast-time victory in her opening heat. And maybe the clock being anticlimactic here, but certainly Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price looking to go out with in style and with a bang, and has started that journey well and winning her opening heat here in the women's 100 meters. So Fraser-Price 11.33, just ahead of Nelson.
What a start.
Bernard.
What a start by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. She's no longer running. I know it looks like she's running. She's in total relaxation mode at this stage. Crosses the line comfortably in first. 11.33. So the marks that we've seen so far: 11.20 for SHERICKA, 11.21 for Tia. We suspect Dwayne Extall a negative win reading. It looks like Bernard, who came in from the University of Texas at 11.47, which is going to be very close, I believe, with the third place time. Negative 2.1 is the official win reading. So Shelly-Ann is here and really looking comfortable.
Yeah. As we await the results of that last heat, we can tell you coming up in heat 4 of 6, we'll have Angelina Ferguson, Shania Douglas, Tina Clayton, Brianna Williams, Antonique Strawn, and Nydia Chance.
And on screen, you just saw a shot of Brianna Williams, who has been returning to good form. 11.04, her season's best, showing good form under the tutelage of John Smith, the former World Under-20 double sprint champion, Tokyo Olympic sprint relay medalist as well. And Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price looks to exit the national championship stage. We'd hope that the likes of Brianna Williams will maybe finally come to the fore and do a next stall. And as we're joined by Donald Smith as Bruce James makes his exit. So heat 4 of 6 is up next.
In lane number 2, Angelina Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson. She's run 11.97 so far this season.
All right, in lane 3, we'll have Shania Douglas.
Yeah, Shania Douglas, 11.23 this season. Fantastic at the Caribbean Games.
Of course, in lane 4, Tina Clayton.
Yeah, Tina Clayton, two-time world under-20 champion. She won this event in 2020 and 2021. Yeah.
Lane 5, Brianna Williams.
The 2018 world under-20 double sprint champion. Brianna Williams, 11:04 so far this season.
From the Bahamas, Antonique Strawn in lane 6.
In 2012, she won the sprint double at the World Under-20 Championship. Antonique Strawn, she at her best, 10:92.
And in lane 7, Nydia Chance.
Representing Fresno Pacific, 11:59 for Nydia Chance. So this gentleman promises to be a very good race.
Cracking lineup here, Dwayne Nextall and Donald Smith.
Yeah, 3 World Junior champions in it.
Future looks good.
Yeah, well, one of them
is well past.
Well, as they settle inside their blocks, Tina Clayton, former 2-time world under-20 champion, as they're asked to stand up. Certainly Tina Clayton has signaled a return to form. The race as a Grand Prix, and 10.98. She was quite happy with that victory. And
On your mark.
there are questions about just how much she could get back to her best. Well, certainly has shown that she is back to her very best. Brianna Williams also signaling a return to good form as they settle inside their blocks. Second time of asking. Clayton and Williams, usually very quick starters, so expect those two to get out early. Strawn usually runs on late. Douglas also expected to be in the mix. Set position. Sent off. Williams gets out quickly. Here comes Tina Clayton now. Takes charge from midway. Tina Clayton, Brianna Williams, the rest left back. Clayton looking easy. Comes across the line now. Takes her foot off the gas. Clayton from Williams, and Douglas might have sneaked through for that third automatic spot. So Tina Clayton showing that she's ready. 11:27 for Tina Clayton. Yeah.
So if you look at the replay here, Shanoya Douglas a poor start, but no such disappointment for the twin turbo. Tina Clayton trying to get back to her 2022 shape. Brianna Williams also looking good this season as well, having moved away from the Jamaican scene to Los Angeles, and that's doing well for her.
Official results now. Tina Clayton 11.27, Brianna Williams 11.37, Shanoya Douglas 11.67, and Antonique Strawn 11.70.
All right, so just 2 more to go in the senior women, the 100 meters preliminaries. 5 of 6 comes up next.
Interesting scratch from this heat. No Shashali Forbes.
Well, I haven't seen her all season, so
here is the start list. Chanel Dawson, Ashanti Moore, Shanice Walker, as we said, no Shashali Forbes, Kishana Niles, Lavanya Williams, and Crystal Morrison. That's the lineup for heat 5 of 6 of the women's 100 meters.
Yeah, this field promises good running as well. Ashanti Moore, 11:24 so far this season. In this section, though, only one lady sub 11, and she achieved that almost a month ago in Jacksonville, Florida. Shanice Walker, representing Florida State.
Second fastest Jamaican this year as well, Dwayne.
At number 19 in the world at 10:98. She got to the NCAA championship.
or joined second fastest.
Ran 11:23 to finish 6th at the NCAA championship in Eugene, Oregon.
This camera
On
focus
screen
is
there,
on
that's
Ashanti Moore.
Ashanti Moore. Still looking to make that, get that breakthrough at the senior level. Could this be the year for Ashanti Moore? 11.24, her season's best at her best. I think just about 11.04.
Yeah, back in 2023.
And she has run 11.04 at least 2 times. So,
yeah, she had a wind aided 1096 back in 2022. So, well, she's roundabout close to sub 11, couple 11.06 clockings. Hasn't hit those heights in a couple of years.
She's also one of those coming through from the junior level who a few years ago who we would want to make that transition at the senior level just to get that breakthrough.
Yeah, I think she has immense quality at 200 meters as well. 22.49 her personal best.
Yeah. COVID would have robbed us in 2020 of that clash she was expected to have with
in lane 2, Chanel Dawson from UTEC.
Yeah, Dawson in that big camp at UTEC trying to find her way, but she has lots of motivation. She's gone 12.08 this season.
Representing Sprint Tech, Ashanti Moore.
Yeah, Ashanti Moore has gone so far 11.24 this season.
Shanice Walker is in lane 4.
Yeah, joint number 2 in Jamaica on the list for the 100 meters this season.
Kishonna Niles, sorry, for MVP.
Yeah, Niles representing Barbados. She was a world medalist last year.
Lavanya Williams representing Elite.
Yeah, outstanding for William Nib at the time and transferred to overseas now. She's with Elite.
Rounding out the field, Crystal Morrison in lane 8.
Like Shamira Williams, she a fine hurdle as well. Will run from lane number 8, 11.59. Her fastest registered time this season.
Center their blocks. Heat 5 of 6. The women's 100 meter heats. Count for Shanice Walker. Lane 4 has really improved. Walker 10.98 this season, representing Florida State University. She's lined up in lane 4. Expect the likes of Ashanti Moore to go with her. Niles, the Barbadian, who runs over MVP Track Club, also expected to be there. Moore now gets out quickly and joins Walker. Walker responding. Moore though staying in front. Ashanti Moore will take this one ahead of Walker. And I said so much about Ashanti Moore earlier. And she got out to a very quick start, gentlemen, and just held that lead and has been having a fairly good season. And I'm sure we'll be pleased with that run. We'll give you the time in just a bit. But powering her way to victory there, Ashanti Moore in winning Heat 5 of 6.
Here we see them at the start. A good start on the outside for Lavanya Williams, but back on the inside now, Shanice Walker in the black and Ashanti Moore. They are doing the battle at this point in time, and a powerfully built Ashanti Moore cruises home. Shanice Walker did ease back at the end. She knows that she's through to the semi-finals as well, but take nothing away from that run from Ashanti Moore. It must also be a confidence.
On screen, Ashanti Moore 11.36, Shanice Walker 11.50, Lavanya Williams 11.61, and Kishonna Niles 11.74.
So just one more section to come in this women's 100 meters first round. 24 would advance to that semi-finals tomorrow.
All right, so we have 2 scratch from Heat 6. So we'll have Serena Cole in 3, Jodine Williams, Nisha Berger, and Kashika Cameron. So no Rashida Gordon, no Demisha Roswell.
It was interesting that I saw Demisha Roswell. It seems as if the hurdlers are trying their hand at 100 meters this season. Daniel Williams, Akira Nugent, and Demisha Roswell.
Maybe working on their overall speed.
Yeah.
because that is where the hurdles is at these days.
Very much so.
12-2, 12-1.
If you're not running that,
Yeah.
you're not medaling.
That's for sure. So, sixth and final heat of the senior women's 100 meters. Only 3 out there.
Whoa. No.
Oh,
just
4 now, 4. Okay. Kashika Cameron a bit late to the blocks, but she'll be hoping to get out early.
Yeah, only 3 to qualify.
So we start in lane 3, Serena Cole.
Yeah, Serena Cole on world record under 24x1 teams.
Right beside her in lane 4, Jodine Williams.
Has got to 11.01 at her very best. She represents Sprint Tech.
In lane 5, Nisha Berger.
Olympian at the 200 meters. Naisha Berger 11.01 at her best.
And rounding out the field, Kashika Cameron from Elite.
Kashika Cameron, formerly of Edwin Allen, now represents or runs under the banner Elite Performance.
Based on this field, very hard to determine who is going to come out on top. I think Nisha Berger, based on what she has shown this season, potentially right up there. Jodine Williams looked injured at the Racers Grand Prix.
On your marks.
So not sure what form she's in. And then Serena Cole goes hot on cold. So let's see what she does here.
Yeah, she's usually hot from the blocks. For sure, Serena Cole, as they settle inside their blocks, usually gets out quickly. At the junior level, usually started the 4x1s for Jamaica, member of that World Under-20 World Record team. So Serena Cole in 3, Jodine Williams 4, Nisha Berger 5, and Kashika Cameron in 6. Expect Cole to get out quickly. Williams to come on towards the end. So Cole gets out quickly and hustles. Jodine Williams is also right there. It's Jodine Williams and Serena Cole. Jodine Williams, though, is taking control of this one. Comes across the line now, ahead of Cole. And third, Cameron. So those 3 will advance automatically. Jodine Williams back to where she's most comfortable, running the 100 meters.
I see what you did there.
11.31 for Jodine Williams. Impressive there.
Yeah, reacted well to the blocks to Jodine Williams. So did Serena Cole. Jodine Williams now running up to the shoulder of Cole and powers past her. Cameron comes through for third with Cole in second, but Jodine Williams just outside of her season's best of 11.27. Looked focused, looked comfortable. I think, as Jermaine said, in a space where she has been comfortable in quite some time. Runs close to her season's best, negative 3.0 meters per second.
Official time on screen, 11.31 for Jodine Williams, 11.52 Serena Cole, Kashika Cameron 11.69, and Anisha Berger 11.75. Heat 6 of.
So guys, I hope you have watched that race. You have seen how Jamaica, Tina Clayton, she has come out and defeat Jamaica, SHERICKA Jackson. This was a tough race. It was women 100 meters final, which happened in Jamaica. So let's see who Tina Clayton she is. Tina Clayton is a rising Jamaican sprinting star born on August 17, 2004. She is known for her explosive speed in the 100 meters and 200 meters events. Nationally, Jamaica twin sister of fellow sprinter Tia Clayton. So Tina Clayton, she has a twin sister. Her twin sister is Tia Clayton. So you can see both of them, they are really performing very well in Jamaica. We know what Tia Clayton she is capable of doing. We have seen how Tia Clayton she has come out and break some of the world record, and also how Tia Clayton she has set some of the record according to her personal best. We have seen how Tia Clayton she is running and how she usually give out her personal best. So Tina Clayton, she is a gold. She won gold medal, world under 20 champion, gold in 100 and 4 by 100 meters relay at World Under 20 Championship in both 2021 and 2022. So Tina Clayton won gold in 100 meters and 4 by 100 meters relay at the World Under 20. You can imagine she was still under 20 and she won a gold medal in 2021 and 2022. Set a championship record 10.95 second in 2022. So also in 2022 she set a record 10.95 seconds. So you can imagine that it is a great good record. And also help anchor Jamaica under 20 world record relay 42.94 second in 2021 and 42.59 second in 2022. So you can see how Tina Clayton, she's also helping Jamaican team under 20. Senior breakthrough in June 2025, won her first senior national 100 meter title with a personal best of 10.81 second, beating season athletic like SHERICKA Jackson and Shelly-Ann Fraser. So in June 2025, now this is the recent race, she won her first senior national 100 meter title with a personal best of 10.81 second, besting season athletes like SHERICKA Jackson and Shelly-Ann Fraser. And also in Diamond League success, finish run-up to her twin sister Tia and the 2025 Doha Diamond League, clocking 11.02 second, while Tia ran 10.92 second atop global mark. So you can see how the Tina Clayton, she has performed. She's also trying to set some new record, defeating her sister, defeating some of the Jamaican best runner like SHERICKA Jackson, Shelly-Ann Fraser. So this is to tell you that Jamaica, they still have future and they are still having more of Jamaicans who are coming up. So let's see racing style and future potential. Known for the lightning fast start and strong finish, at just 20 years old, she firmly established herself in Jamaica deep sprinting tradition. With a national title and Diamond League medal already under her belt, she is poised for major international competition like the World Championship and Olympics. The tiny but mighty twin legacy. So let's see some of the legacy. The Clayton twins, Tina and Tia, are making an impact together beyond her own achievement. Tina has consistently featured a top performance from relay to individual sprint at Doha. She's noted. So we have seen some of the some of the races whereby Tina Clayton come and win, and also Tia Clayton also come and win. Both of them, they are twin sister and they're doing a great thing in Jamaica. What I really love about Jamaica athletics is these people, they usually give out their personal best. Jamaicans, they will never disappoint, and also they always do their best. So Tina Clayton is emerging as one of Jamaica's next big sprint talented, bringing youth dominance with senior readiness. Expect to see her on the global stage, challenging sprinting tradition and perhaps collecting major medal in the near future. In near future, we want to see more of Tina Clayton and also Tia Clayton. Both of them, they are really performing very well. Both of them, they are blessed. They are that family is so blessed having twin sister, which they're really doing great, and also they're putting Jamaica map, they're putting Jamaica flag on the map. So thank you so much, guys. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. My name is Dash Lifestyle. See you on my next one. Bye bye.